Welcome to day 8 of the Red Letter Challenge, and I am so happy to be talking today about worship, which is a third discipline. And you know, everybody worships something or somebody. And to worship, it actually can be a verb or a noun, and it is to show reverence and adoration. And I think about that in spending time and how you focus on things or spending your resources. So when I look back at my past and some of the things of what I might have worshiped in objects would be, I remember driving around with my daughter trying to collect these Beanie Babies. And one day we were laughing because there were 2 of us in the car and we had 5 Happy Meals. So I would say that that was little bit of worship going on. Or I remember watching the news after the Packers lost one of their championship games. And there was a man there, and he was talking about the fact that he could never wear this hat again because the Packers lost. And I thought, never wear your hat again? You would really change your life for something like that? I also remember there were many nights where we would go to the mall and get in line at 11 o'clock and stay up until midnight to get the next Harry Potter book. We were spending our resources and our time chasing after objects and things. So today, as I think about this, and over the last couple of years, I really think that to know God and to make him known, our God is so big. He created everything, and he created us, and he loves us. He will leave the 99 to chase after one of us that is lost. And that is such an awesome thought that sometimes I don't think about that enough. So why am I not spending every waking moment thinking of him? Our God cannot be confined to a building, a temple, a church. He is everywhere. So isn't that where my worship should be? And I think to myself, you know, I think worship is spending time with God in the small moments as well as the big moments, and just recognizing that he's there. So if you're going to play video games, invite God to play with you, because I'm pretty sure that you're not going to play those video games for 3 hours, maybe only an hour, because then God is going to remind you about something else more purposeful that you could be doing in your life. Or worshiping God is using the talents that we were given. And if you're a student going to school, the best thing you can do is study hard and do the best you can on your test. That's worshiping God. Maybe you're not good at school, but maybe you're good with your hands. Maybe you can go into the garage and help work on a car or fix something in the house. You know, that is worshiping God, because you are using your talents. So if you're asking God and you're developing your talents and you're seeking him out, to me, that is worshiping him as well. And you know, I don't know, this week as I was thinking about it, I thought to myself, you know what about when I eat my yogurt and granola? What if I really think about God and all of the people that went in to make what I was eating to nourish my body, and just the wonderful awesomeness of our human bodies and how they function. And I'm going to tell you that that granola tasted much better than it's ever tasted before. And I'm not saying that I'm not going to get up at midnight and maybe get something again. But this time, when I'm standing in line, I'm going to be praying. I'm going to be looking at the people around me, and I'm going to be thinking about them, and I'm going to invite God along with me. Or maybe I'm going to take my credit card and I'm going to write Jesus on it, so that every time I use that credit card, I'm going to be thinking about the fact that, am I using my resources the best? Praying for our daycare that we're trying to achieve, and giving our financial gifts to it. That is making God known. We want to make these young souls know God, and that's a form of worship. So God can't be limited to a building or a place, and neither can his worship. So I think if you invite God along in everything you do, and by starting your day out with daily 15, that's going to set your mind on God. And I'm going to tell you, he's going to make you stop along the way, because every time I have to stop for a train now, I say the Our Father. That's a form of worship. One of my favorite Bible verses is Hebrews 11:1, and I can't tell you how many times randomly through the week that I see 1:11 on the clock or 11:11. That is God. Stopping and just focusing and including him in your small things in your daily life is really worshiping him. So thank you, and I pray that you are loving this challenge, and we're just going to keep going. Thank you.